Hi there, and welcome to the Cotswold Explorer. I'm Robin Shuckburgh, and we're exploring the wonderful region of the Cotswolds in southwest England. We've decided to revisit the centre of the region and find some hidden gems, places that are not quite so famous, but still just as beautiful. Today you find Ross, Widget and me in the little village called Wootton. Now there are lots of Wootons in the Cotswolds and indeed everywhere else. This one is just about a mile west of Woodstock. Just a couple of miles west of Woodstock, if you branch off the main road to the right, you'll find the little village of Wootton. In the Middle Ages, Wootton was larger and more important than the stockade in the woods that was Woodstock. They were both in the middle of the forest of Witchwood, a royal hunting forest covering a huge part of the area, but Wootton was the administrative centre. The subsequent royal connection in Woodstock gave this more widely known settlement the advantage, and Wootton was left to its core cottage industry of glove making, for which, it seems, it had no equal. Anthony Wood, the great 17th century antiquarian, wrote that the water of the river Glym, which runs through the valley on which Wootton is balanced, hath so great virtue therein, that all the skins of a more delicate kind are so well seasoned with it for the making of white leather, that none whiter, softer, or better is hardly found. Wootton's history of cottage industry means that it remains an almost undisturbed medieval village. Little lanes zigzagging up and down the steep valley sides, pretty cottages, several of which used to be pubs of one kind or another, and now the homes of the residents of a thriving rural community. In the 18th and 19th century, this village was sometimes referred to as Wootton Whitechurch, presumably because of the prominence of the lovely church that stands at the top of the valley. There was certainly a church on this site by 1178, but like all churches in the area, it has been altered, added to, improved, and vandalized throughout its history. On the day we arrived, wonderful work was going on in the extensive churchyard, which was fascinating for us as stones of enormous antiquity were being revealed from the undergrowth. And it was clear to us that some great work had recently been completed inside the church. Some beautiful, modern, heavy glass inner doors had been fitted to the porch, and an area of the church had been cleared of pews, presumably to provide an extremely useful space for the village to use for various events and activities. It's a tricky business messing with ancient buildings to make sure they still provide a service for their community. But doing it with sensitivity and style is less easy. I think the people of the parish of Wootton seem to have hit the nail pretty much on the head. There are enough of the 19th century oak pews left for the congregation to sit in, along with the contemporary pulpit, the 14th century font, octagonal with vertically convex sides, and the memorials and arms on the walls are probably more visible than heretofore. The feel of the church is welcoming and friendly. We wish them luck with the project. Just over the brow of the hill, going north, is a pub I've known for many years. It's called the Killingworth Castle. It's a great pub where the food and the celebrity spotting is brilliant. Next week, we're heading down the valley to Glimpton. Now this is a secret place if ever I heard of one. Security is very much part of the game. I hope you've enjoyed our little visit to Wootton outside Woodstock. It's It's a beautiful little village. It has all these wonderful qualities that so many Cotswold villages have. Steep little lanes, a river running through the valley and all that. It's really pretty, and as you've seen, the church is well worth visiting. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can find us on all the other platforms, of course. Don't forget to visit our website, which is the cotswoldexplorer.co.uk, where you will find out about everything we get up to. We'll see you next week.